Once upon a time in the Kingdom of Tiddlywinks, there was a princess named Princess Poppy, who was very different from other princesses. While most princesses were busy with royal duties, wearing sparkly crowns and attending fancy galas, Princess Poppy was most interested in tea. Yes, tea. She had a tea collection that could fill an entire room. Her favourite, bubblegum peach delight. It came with a side of giggles. One sunny afternoon, Princess Poppy decided to throw a grand tea party for all the creatures of the kingdom. She invited the royal squirrels, the dancing rabbits, and even the garden gnomes, though they were always late. But she had one special guest in mind, Fluffernutter the dragon. Now Fluffernutter was not your typical dragon. For one, he had a tiny top hat. For two, he absolutely loved tea. And for three, he had the softest, fluffiest belly in the entire kingdom, which was perfect for belly rubs. But no one knew this, except Princess Poppy. You see, Fluffernutter had a reputation. He was big, he was fierce, and he could breathe fire, but only if he had a bad day. And of course, every dragon has bad days. The problem, as the day of the tea party arrived, a problem arose. The royal tea set, the most beautiful and delicate tea set in all of Tiddlywinks, was missing. Princess Poppy gasped. "No one can have tea without the royal tea set," she cried. The royal squirrels were busy organising napkins. The rabbits were arguing over sugar cubes. And the garden gnomes were, well, still late. Princess Poppy didn't panic though. She knew exactly who could help. "Fluffernutter," she called. "We need your help. The search begins." With a swish of her crown, Princess Poppy set off with Fluffernutter flying above her. As they soared over the hills of Tiddlywinks, Fluffernutter puffed little clouds of smoke. His nostrils flared every time he saw a muffin. He really liked muffins. They searched high and low, through the forest of giggles, where the trees would tickle them with their branches, over the lake of wobbly water, where fish did belly flops and splashed everyone, and even under the bed of forgotten socks, where they found exactly one sock, but no tea set. The discovery. Just when they thought all hope was lost, Princess Poppy had an idea. What if the tea set was hiding where dragons usually relax? Fluffernutter raised an eyebrow, which was hard for a dragon, but he did it anyway. Princess Poppy led Fluffernutter to Dragon's Roost, a peaceful hill where dragons liked to take naps in the sun. And what did they find? The royal tea set, sitting on a cloud of soft marshmallows, surrounded by tea leaves, and Fluffernutter's fluffy belly, resting right next to it. Princess Poppy gasped with laughter. "You were using the tea set as your nap spot." Fluffernutter blushed. "Well, as much as a dragon can blush. I may have accidentally fallen asleep on it while drinking some tea. I just love my tea." Princess Poppy giggled. "You're not the only one." She hugged Fluffernutter, who let out a little puff of smoke in happiness. The grand tea party. At last, the tea set was returned to the castle, and the tea party began. Princess Poppy served bubblegum peach delight with extra marshmallows and muffins. Fluffernutter's favourite. They laughed, they sipped, and they even invited a few dancing clouds to join them. Because why not? And as the sun set, the entire Kingdom of Tiddlywinks was filled with giggles and joy. Once upon a time, in a kingdom full of sunshine and sprinkles, lived a little girl named Lily, who was known for her contagious giggles. One day, while skipping through fields of candy floss, she stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a house made entirely of waffles. Intrigued, Lily approached the house, and before she could knock, the door swung open. Out stepped a woman with a chef's hat as tall as her, balancing a frying pan on her finger. "Well, hello there, dearie," said the woman with a warm smile. "Are you here for the giggle juice?" Lily's eyes widened. "Giggle juice? What's that?" The woman chuckled. Why, it's the finest giggle-inducing concoction known to man a waffle. Care for a cup. Before Lily could answer, the woman had her inside the Waffle House. Inside, everything was made of waffles. The sofa, the curtains, even the chandelier, and bubbling merrily in a giant copper kettle was a batch of bright pink liquid. "This is giggle juice," the woman explained as she poured the juice into a tiny thimble-sized cup. "It's guaranteed to make you laugh till your sides ache." Lily took a sip and immediately burst into giggles. Oh my goodness, it tickled her funny bone like no other joke ever had. Soon, her giggles echoed throughout the Waffle House, mixing with the aroma of fresh waffles and the sound of bubbling giggle juice. News of the mysterious Waffle House and its giggle-inducing wonders spread far and wide. People from neighbouring kingdoms came to visit, each leaving with a cup of giggle juice and a smile on their face. The woman, whose name was Rosie, had a simple philosophy. "A world needs more giggles," she'd say, stirring her giant kettle, "and a good cup of giggle juice can brighten even the gloomiest of days. So if you ever find yourself near the fields of candy floss, keep an eye out for a house made of waffles. And if you hear a contagious giggle coming from inside, well, then you found the place where Rosie serves up happiness, one tiny cup at a time."